Hey family, it's Thursday. I'm not even gonna try to remember the date, but we're past the 15th. I got a lot going on. On the left hand side, I'm watching somebody's posh show. She's got some nice stuff on there. And then on the right, I'm playing bingo. One of those spam calls. I mean, if they want to leave a message, they'll leave a message. Even some of the messages are spammy. Spammy. So anyway, yeah, she was talking about Swiffer has the wood, and so there are a couple of areas in my home where there's wood flooring, and I bought some wood floor cleaner, but it's just, lately I've seen there's just like little areas that I need to get, and so I think that the Swiffer wood may be a good thing to have for these types of incidences where I just need to get a certain area. I don't need to, do the whole floor. Now, one area is the kitchen. I need the whole floor for that. But then if there are some little areas that got spills, because it is a kitchen, I can use that for that as well. So I'm going to go and get that. I like to kind of grab stuff while I'm off, because it seems like whenever I kind of put it on, I'll grab that when next time I'm off. It seems like right after I mention that and I'm not on my day off, that's when I need the item. So I just want to have everything at my disposal. And I know it doesn't always work out that way, because sometimes I'm not able to pick up the item, for whatever reason. But yeah, I just would rather get it now. Yesterday I did my little foot spa thing, and my feet felt really good afterwards. But then I started to have a little bit of pain. It wasn't a lot around in that area where I have the ingrown, toenail, because I had was it the last time? I think it was the last time I did the little foot spa thing. I soaked my feet, and then I went and got all my little toenail cutting applicators, and I went to town on that little area, and my toe felt so much better, and my shoes were feeling so much better. But yesterday, after I soaked my feet, I had a little bit of pain in that area, in that little bit of corner of my toe. And so I didn't know if there was open skin there, and some of the Epsom salt, irritated that area. I didn't know what was going on. So I got some things going on in my body. I got a thing, like a part of my nose, you probably noticed it on my right side, my right nostril is inflamed, like the edge of it, and it had, like when you touch it, you can, or even if you look at it, you can see it's inflamed, and it has like a pimple there. So I've been putting this castor oil on it, and I used it on a mole on my face that was getting really, really big, and it kind of like dissolved and peeled off. And so I was like, wow, let me try this on this little inflamed area. So I noticed it was getting, like it was coming to a head. And it has come to a head. This morning, I didn't realize I had stopped somewhere. Oh, I went to Walmart, and then I stopped somewhere else. And after I had got finished talking to the young lady at that second stop, I was like, I happened to look in the mirror, and I was like, oh my God, it's like a scab on my nose. So it had like it burst, and some of the whatever came out of, I don't know, it was like white stuff, kind of hardened up. And then I went on ahead, when I got home, took my shower, nose, and there was a piece of skin, scab, and I pulled that off. But then it looked like that area where it burst open was like open skins. I didn't want to put anything on it, but so I waited, and I guess my pores closed back up. So I looked at it again, but I said from now on, when I go out, I'm gonna put a mask on because this is ridiculous. It looks like a white. I should turn this around so you could see. Now, for just $30. Just checking out this person's live. As you can see down at the bottom, the item that she's has on sale on there, and you can bid. See the blue button. You can bid on the item if that's something that you desire. And there may be some other people that are on that want to bid on it as well. I think, let me see if I can show the whole screen. You can't see from here, you can't see the other people that are on their lives. I don't know why. Oh, I got this on here. But anyway, so just checking out the posture. I like the way she has these videos playing in the background. I don't know if you can hear her talking as well. She's talking about the items. And yeah, I like the way she has it set up. Hey, I wanted to share this with you guys. I noticed this is watching somebody else's vlog, and she was in the store. I can't remember what store she was in, but this has like a lot of different prompts in the book. If you want to write memories of your, like it says right here, my memories of the past, present, and thoughts for the future. And so some of the stories that we have about our lives are valuable or really good for your family member, your children or whatever. So, and then, as you can see there, it says, what is your life story? Would you be able to tell it to your family or friends? Could you even tell it to yourself? And so it has all these prompts. This one, I don't know if you could see it. It's hard for me to get it to so you could see it. Are there details about your birth you wish you knew but currently don't? So I was thinking about that. I know my mom told me about my birth, how I was premature, and how after I was born, she was saying, I think she had an emergency C-section. They were saying, oh, well, she wasn't as small as we thought she was going to be. But anyway, she said I wanted to smack them. Anyway, as you can see on the left-hand side, it says, how did your parents remember your birth, and with what tone do they retell a story? I don't really remember my dad saying too much, probably because he wasn't. Let me go back to the cover. I don't remember him saying too much about my birth or even Karen's, because I think back in those days, the father didn't even go in the birthing room. They just kind of sit and waited, and waited until the child was born. Let me go back to the window view. So I got a lot of stuff on my bed. You probably see a lot of stuff in this room. But anyway, yeah, was it too much? I just remember my mom saying that, I was premature, and how she was, I guess she wanted to give natural childbirth, but they didn't think it was safe. So, had me, and I was born. I can't remember if she mentioned, so that would be something that I would put in there. What was my original due date? Because I was premature. So maybe January, March. Maybe I was supposed to be due in March. I'm not sure, or February. I don't know. That's something that I never asked. I don't believe I ever asked my mom. Um, yeah. I just know that I was premature, that I stayed in the hospital until I gained 5 pounds. And that's kind of like the same story as my oldest son. He was born in January as well, the end of January. I was born in the beginning, kind of the mid part of January. And we were in Germany too. That's what's different about his birth. We were in another country. And, yeah, he stayed in the hospital until he gained 5 pounds, and I took him out. I was on maternity leave. I was in the military at that time. And I had to take extended leave because at that time, how much, I'm trying to think how much maternity leave they gave moms at that time. I think it was 6 weeks. I wound up taking an extra 2 or 3 weeks so that when he did come home, I think it was 8 weeks. When he did come home, I knew how to care for him. Even though they were showing me when he was in the hospital, I would go every day to visit him and spend a lot of time there with him, holding him. For a while, I couldn't hold him. Then after a while, I got a chance to hold him, and I would feed him and all of that. There was one nurse that would speak to me. She spoke in English, and she spoke in English, and told me about the formula because he was on a German formula, and what to get and how much to feed him, and all the stuff. I was a new mom. I didn't know. My mom wasn't there. She was in the States. And so, yeah. Then when he gained he got 5 pounds, I took him home, and I waited till, I don't know, my son was a chubby little thing, some months later, and I brought him back to the hospital. And I didn't even have to, I guess because he was the only black child in the nursery there. So when I brought him, it was like I knocked on the door. I guess that was where the nurses were. And, I kind of held him up and smiled. And she ran and got the other nurses, and they were smiling and, of course, talking in German. And then I believe I saw the one that used to talk to me all the time, and she was so excited to see him thriving. And that was really, really nice. Just bring a smile to my face just thinking about that. And then I didn't come back no more. I didn't even think to come back. And I even think, from what I can remember, me bringing him back was like spur of the moment. Okay, I'm going to bring him. They haven't seen him. When they see him, they're going to freak out. He's all chubby wubby now. And so, yeah, that's it. Okay, so saw this on TikTok Shop Bible study. And so, here we go. This is really good. I started out one way for me to, and it has stories of the Bible study. And so, of course, the first story is about Adam and Eve. And, wait, hold on, y'all. So, this actually isn't the first story in this book here, even though it's the story in the Bible. As you can see here, it gives a synopsis of what it is. And, and then over here, you read the story. So as you're on the right, you see the key moment, and then on the left, you see the key moment, and on the right, you see the reading, Genesis 2-3. Then after you read the story, you see it gives you some prompts to kind of like you can pray on or just think about. See how it says here, invite God to speak to you. In what ways do the enduring curses of Genesis 3 still resonate with us and impact us today? I think that's a good question, a good thing to think about. That's what kind of drew me to this. I don't read the Bible as much as I should. I love being told the stories, but a lot of times you have to, you got to read for yourself to get your own perspective and thoughts on something. And also it enhances, I believe, reading the Bible enhances your relationship with God, because that's the bottom line, relationship with God. Okay, breakfast. So it's like I eat in shifts. So a couple of months ago, when I took you guys shopping with me, I told you I had bought some salmon bites. They sell them at Sam's and probably other stores too. They're really good. So I had my toast, got my salmon bites. I'm going to put some hot sauce on it. And there you go. Okay, so a couple of months ago, I did like a Caesar salad dressing with boneless, skinless chicken. Well, I did the same thing except for I added pepperoni on top. Not bad. Pretty good. Give it a try. I also tried to make my own refresher, Starbucks refresher. I got lemonade, strawberry, peach. I have peach and strawberry and raspberry syrup and lemonade. Pretty good. We get our bingo chips. Good morning. It's Monday, 21st, April 21st, I think, or 22nd. Monday morning, and it's 10 o'clock, and I'm a little bit late to the park because I like to try to get there at 10 o'clock or something to 10. It don't always work out, but as long as I get here and do it, because the bed was feeling really comfortable this morning, and I was going to stay in the bed and put my walk off till Thursday, but I'm like, you know what, no, let's start the week off correctly, and here we are on the way to the park. Okay, making a lap around. Okay, I'm on my third lap, and yeah, now you hear me breathing hard. Despite the cool air, and I like it like this. It's really nice. As you can see, the sun is out, and yeah, it's drying up some of that rain we had yesterday, and I think Thursday and Friday we had rain as well. So yeah, okay. Wanted you guys to see it's finally recording. All right, I'm coming to the last lap. So maybe next week I will start adding 1 or 2 more laps to my walk. I'm still, as you can hear, out of breath, but feeling pretty good. I don't know if I mentioned that I saw the show Parish last night. It's getting really good. Now I'm trying to figure out where I can go back and watch previous episodes, because I have questions, and I guess that's what makes the story, because you have questions. You know, it gives you the idea that you want to, you know, just intrigues you, makes you want to keep watching. And so if you don't have any questions, then you'll be like, oh, okay, I know, nothing's encouraging you to want to keep watching. So, but I really intriguing me, like, did I miss something? It's those type of questions. And I'm thinking that maybe I am missing something, because I'm usually doing something at the same time while I'm trying to watch that. I know that doesn't make sense, but most of the show I did set things aside and I went on ahead and watched it. So anyway, did my last lap. So I do 4, and those 4 are, I think they're like a little over a mile. So anyway, be back. Okay guys, so I meant to show you guys, after I went on my walk, I went to Walmart and picked up a couple of things. And still forgot something else. There's someone whose videos I watch. I think I told you about her, Donna Anderson. She's on TikTok and YouTube. And whenever she comes up or recommends something, I have to go check it out, because it seems like so far, most of the things that she has recommended or she likes, she endorses, I kind of like it too. And so she did the acai bowl, and I bought 2 more yesterday. I had one last night as a snack after dinner. I didn't eat all of it. I can never eat the whole, well, I shouldn't say never. As of yet, this is my second bowl. I cannot eat it in one setting, and maybe that's a good thing. She was talking about Swiffer wood. So it's the Swiffer wet pads that you can clean your wood floors with. And so make sure 1,000, 2, 1,000. Okay, I want to make sure that I have the proper distance behind this car. See right on my nose right there? Looks like, I don't know, but it's hardened, and I don't want to mess with it too much. I just want to keep want to look at it and make sure it's closed, because I don't want to put this castor oil on it, and I don't know if it's, if it's going to be harmful, if the skin is broken. So I just want to see if it's pores or skin or whatever you want to call it is closed, and then I'll continue putting castor oil on it, or it seemed like it helps when I put some warmth to it too. So I don't know. It has gone down a bit, but it looks like there's still a lot that needs to come out of that area. That white stuff that's just sticking there and is hardened. And anyway, okay, so I'm getting ready to go into the post office and I'll be back. Hey family, it's April 23rd. You believe it? 23rd of April. I wanted to share with you, someone mentioned cinnamon honey butter. And I'm quite sure you can get it anywhere. They got it from Walmart. So I bought it and I tried it. I said, let me try that. Because it's something that you could put on oatmeal, different things. I said, I want to try that with my toast. You know, so that's what I got on here. And it's really good. Taste the cinnamon and the honey and the butter. Gives good flavor. So give it a try. I just wanted to pop in and talk about it. Sorry. Be chewing and talking at the same time. But cinnamon honey butter. I got it at Walmart. Walmart has their brand, but this is a different brand, and I'm quite sure they're all good. So, see you later.